response to Inmendham, who responded to me when I was actually not responding to him. But whatever.
Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you responded on the issue of the lawsuits and the DMCAs, and it was none of your business, but you responded to it. All right? I'm responding to it because you butchered the subject of virtual reality, a subject that I am responsible for bringing up in this community. So, whatever. I had a right to respond to your claims and your accusations. Jeez, stupid fucker.
Getting to the virtual reality stuff, I just want to get a couple things out of the way. First of all, I don't know what you mean by my heritage, or what you mean by that, like,
yeah, well, what did you mean by trailer trash and hick? Yeah, so I'm just throwing some of that rhetoric back at you. And when I was saying heritage, actually, I was thinking about you driving in your limo as a child, you know, your 8 miles a gallon limo, while you drove through the squalor of Mexico to get to your elitist school. I was just thinking of that image in my head, and I was thinking of that heritage, the heritage of the, you know, it has nothing to do with race. I mean, I'd say the same thing if you were the child of an oil baron or some other baron in the world, some other little, the blue bloods, okay? Yeah, the blue bloods. Okay, it's not one kind of blue blood. It's all blue bloods. Yes, I think you all deserve the ash heap of history.
It was kind of racist, you know. It's like you are trying to see what's the threshold there, you know, how far you can get before calling me a filthy spick.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't say filthy spick. Yeah, I've used the word Mexican a few times, but, you know, it's any Mexican who knows me, okay, has met me, I've treated like any other human being. I've actually been, you know, like I said, we all can defend our lives, and I can defend my life. I've done really nice things for people who are in this country illegally, didn't even speak the language, and I helped them find a life in this country. So I don't need you telling me what I am. I'm a racist or a bigot or any of that crap. What I've made videos, made it clear. I fully support the, you know, the Civil Rights Act, and I support the government financing sting operations to catch people who violate that act and put them in motherfucking jail. So if I'm a racist, I'm the kind of racist America wants, because I'm the kind that believes that people should be treated fairly. No matter what you think about a person, you don't have a right to treat people unequally and differently. So if that's racism, yes, I'll wave the banner for it, and let's have more of it then. Fuck you.
But you're right there on the line, dude. You're right there on the line.
Yeah, whatever. There's no line. There's nobody who's watched my videos could come to any other conclusions than I defend civil rights. I don't leave any loopholes for any bigotry to affect any individual human in their pursuit of their fucking happiness.
It's racist, you know. It's racist. In the stickum room, you said yourself that you know, there's that kind of job should be given to the Mexicans. So we know you're a racist, and
yeah, right. So it's racist to deal with the practical fact that there are people in the country who will work for less than the minimum wage, who will undercut wages, and who, you know, will accept that circumstance. And so there's no other. I would have to call them low-income workers, right? That would be the more appropriate statement. I mean, fuck you.
Some people just don't want to see it because they love you too much, but we know that you do harbor racist feelings against other people.
Yeah, well, we know you harbor elitist feelings towards other people. You want the peasants fighting for a dignified working wage to get out of your way when you're driving to work. You know, so I mean, what standard are you applying here? What law do you support? What laws do you support protecting people from exploitation and abuse based on their race or their circumstance, or whether they live in a trailer or not? Do you support laws that protect those people?
A still image from one of your videos for about two or three seconds, not more than that, just 2 or 3 seconds of a still image from one of your videos, and you decided that was enough to send a DMCA complaint against me. Now, you're using a still image from one of my videos, and you're using it throughout the entire video, plus you're using an audio clip from my video. So either you're a complete hypocrite, or you're just stupid.
Yeah, well, what we'll point out is that you're the hypocrite, you're petty, you don't care about the facts or the truth. The fact is that what I took was your icon from your channel. I didn't, as you did in your video, which you admitted, you deliberately found a unflattering image from the thousands of images that compose one video clip. You found a deliberately maligning image and chose that one. Okay, so you applied, and you didn't, your use was malicious. My use was merely fair and reasonable. I posted your image because you're the other person in the conversation. I posted right next to my image, so that was the context is simple and obvious. There's obviously, nobody could dispute, there's absolutely no malicious intent, no effort to do anything to malign you in one tiny way in my use. So it would obviously qualify as being a fair use. The same is true of your use, my use of your audio clip. I didn't have words coming out of your mouth. I didn't manipulate the clip in any way. I didn't distort the clip to make you sound like you said something you didn't say. So I used it fairly to make my argument. Alright? I gave your argument fair exposure in my video, just as I'm doing now. I'm wasting half my video letting you speak in my video. And you're going to call that an unfairness or an abuse of you? Fuck you. I mean, you're just so obviously duplicitous in this argument. There is no, I've committed no trespass against your dignity or against fairness in my use in my argumentation against you, while you, on the other hand, use distortion, excessive rhetoric, and manipulation of reality to make your argument.
I don't know which one's worse, but either you're a hypocrite because you obviously not expect me to send a DMCA complaint against you, and I won't, because I don't play like you do.
Well, whatever. If I could pay you to send it, I mean, what? I mean, fine. I'd love a court to make that argument. Let's have a court make the argument. I'm sure the court's going to say my use was completely fair because it had no malicious intent. All right? I mean, that's a key component of the fucking law here, is intent. I mean, you really, go ask your friend, the masked analyst, what the key component of the law is, and he's going to tell you a key component is intent.
Cheap like you are. So I'm not going to send a DMCA complaint against you. But I think it's pretty interesting that you will send a DMCA complaint against me because I used 2 seconds of a still image from one of your videos, and you have no problem using.
Yeah, you used a manipulation of my video. You didn't treat me fairly. You treated me unfairly. I could take a ugly, maligning image from your video, and that would be doing an unfairness to you. I wouldn't be doing the truth a service. I'd be doing the truth a disservice because I was attempting to manipulate the truth to create a perception, and that's what you did. You manipulated the truth to create a perception, and then you took that image, and I didn't label it with some kind of excessive rhetoric. I didn't call you a liar or a cheater or a thief or a trailer trash or anything else, did I? No. But that's what you did with my image. You showed my image and then said, and had the words voiced over my image saying, litigious motherfucker. Okay, did I do that to you, asshole?
Mine. Apparently you think that you are above the law, or that the law only applies to other people but not to us.
Well, you're the one who keeps talking about how you're above the law, right? You've repeatedly claimed you're above the fucking law, haven't you? You repeatedly say the DMCA does not apply to foreigners. Okay, even if it's a legitimate claim, it still doesn't apply to you because nobody's going to go to the trouble to hire a Mexican lawyer to file a case when they have no probability of even getting their court fees back over a copyright violation, because there's no way to have enough monetary damage to get enough money back to even pay for the lawsuit. So you're the one saying you're above the fucking law, asshole. I'm saying, yes, sue me. I've invited people to sue me. I've said I will pay for the litigation against me. I will pay for you to sue me. Go ahead. If you think I've violated you or abused you in some way, please, I will finance the motherfucking lawsuit. I will finance your lawsuit against me.
I really don't know what the hell is up with your mind, which is obviously not the best functioning one. Now,
Yeah, that was really great and very intelligent rhetoric again. Again, you're a brain scientist, and this is what you resort to. Your brain doesn't work. I mean, come on.
into virtual reality. I've been studying the brain for about 6 years now, and I think that it's very complicated to do the kind of thing that you suggest. You think it's very easy, but
I don't think I've ever said it was very easy. What I've said is going to take a Manhattan project, like a Hoover Dam project, a going to the moon style project to get it done. So I don't think I'm saying it's going to be very easy. What I have said is that I think it's within our grasp in this lifetime, this generation. I mean, the next 50 years or whatever the number would be. But it's not thousands of years off like you say it is. The only way it's going to be thousands of years is if we don't care to do it.